Hello. It's 7 o'clock on Thursday. That means it's time for Check It Out Tuesday, Thursday edition. Yes, it's me on a Thursday doing a Check It Out Tuesday, but we've moved it to Thursday and I haven't changed the name because I kind of like it. Check It Out Tuesday, just Check It Out Tuesday, Thursday edition. Right? Hello. Give me a hidey ho and let me know who is watching tonight. We're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. I know that I said at the beginning of the year that Thursdays were going to be all about me being planned ahead and having a couple projects like with a theme. Yeah. Easy. Baby steps. Baby steps. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, you guys, I'm trying. I'm really trying to be organized and I'm here. I have pants on, right? That's got to be a win. Oh, you can have the people saying hello. Marcella and Cathy and Dana, Paulette and Penny and Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Sad news? No? Don't make me sad. Hi, Barbara. Like, for real sad news? What? Just heard on the news that Lisa Marie Presley died? Oh, come on. Is that the sad news, Jennifer? No. Oh. Okay. Well, well, let's not start the show off with death, you guys. Come on. We need Gerald. Where's my bell? All right. We need to lighten this up already. Aw. Okay. Well, now, everybody take a moment and Google, see what happened, and then come back to me. We're going to make some, okay. Well, ironic that we're making a sympathy card then. Heart attack. Shut the front door. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't really know how to spin that. Must have just happened. Oh, wow. Kim. Okay. You guys are in the know. I've had my head elsewhere today. One place, 55. Holy, I'm 55. Wow. That's scary. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Well, we need to lighten this one up a little bit fast. Hi, Donna. Hello. Happy New Year, Lena. Yeah. Happy New Year. So yes, I had best laid plans, as happened on Tuesday. Again, the adulting, lots of stuff is going on. I think the majority of the pressure has been released. Alicia has started writing her diploma exams. So that was a big thing. There's just a lot of stress going on right now, an awful lot of stress. So yeah, I've been with my family all week. I've been at Dad's a lot this week and I'm going to continue to be. There was a close family friend has passed away very suddenly and unexpectedly. So that's just thrown everybody into a tizzy. And so there's lots to do, right? There's, family is where I've been. So no apologies. That's the beauty of running your own business, right? You have the flexibility to be where you need to be, and do what you need to do. And so, yeah, family's been my focus, but I'm still here because this is important to me. You guys are my valve, right, to decompress. And so I didn't have anything planned for today, and I kind of love that. If you popped in on Tuesday, you will have seen that we ended up doing, we didn't have a absolutely family all day long. Excuse me, something's caught in my throat. Tuesday was a lot of fun. We didn't do a mystery card Monday layout because life and adulting, and I had to pivot, but we ended up making that fun card that I actually want to make a bunch of. So everything is still in a bucket. I got so many buckets, you guys. It's in a bucket under my desk because I want to make more of those cards with the citrus bundle. So that's still, like, honestly, can you like, where? Oh, I don't even have my little doodad on here. Let's flip this around for a second. Let me just show you. This. Where's Mr. Pointer? Where's Mr. Pointer? This is still my pile of shrapnel, my crafter math from Tuesday. So it's all good. But tonight, what are we going to do, Tamara? I hear you cry. Tonight, we are going to wing it. We are going to wing it hard because this is going to be a technique. I started flipping through the catalog and I'm like, what do I want to do? And I thought, I want something pretty and light. Is it, Liana? Hello, and thank you for popping in. Let's get our cameras. Like, I can't even tell you what I've been doing today. It's been kind of crazy. Okay. Anyway, so I was flipping through the catalog and I went something light and something fun. I had the ice cream set out. I had the boat set out. I had the taco set out because the taco set, it's good. It's becoming a hit, that taco set. It's only $26. Maybe it's 32. I don't know. I pull numbers out of my butt. I think it's 26 because I just bought it for my latest ambassador, Trina, my new ambassador, and she picked the tacos. Yeah, it is $26 and it's a popular little fella. Look at this. So I did have my little hands on that, and I thought, let's do that. I saw a card today, maybe on Stamper Showcase, where somebody had done a Taco Tuesday card, and they stamped all the tacos, and they had different faces on them. And then they used the thin dies, our new alphabet dies, little skinny ones, and they spelled out the word Tuesday. Oh, you know what, Mary? Nothing would shock me when it comes to craft rooms, let me tell you that for free. Anyway, I kept flipping, and I went, let's use something that I haven't seen samples with. Not at all, eh, Jennifer? No. Well, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, it wasn't my first go-to, but the puns are funny. It's a little bit more high maintenance because you do have to put the faces on everything, so it's a little bit more fiddly than what I usually do. Now, having said that, I got this set. First of all, because the name is kind of fun to me, Gingko. I don't know why. It amuses me. Gingko. And I, on the first pass, I thought, no, what? This is a one-trick pony. And I went, you know what? There is nothing wrong with a one-trick pony. And maybe there's more tricks to it. But when I saw it, hi, Jennifer. When I first saw it, I thought, yeah, like all you're going to do is stamp this and layer it. And that's fine for a quick and easy card. Like, why do we have to have 9,000 versions of something to do with one set? A one-trick pony is fine. And I like this trick. I like fussy cutting. Yeah. This one, Jennifer, the taco one. Yeah, the taco set is it's awesome. Alina, you have this tree. You have a ginkgo tree? Really? I've never even heard of a ginkgo tree. I don't know. I thought it was like it makes me think of The Price is Right and Plinko. I don't know what a ginkgo tree is or where it lives. But anyway, I'm going to make, with your help and patience, this card with sympathy. Wow. Cool, Lena. Who knew? Well, now I want a ginkgo tree. I was looking at this sample. So isn't this a fun layout? This might be a Mystery Card Monday layout sometime. Look at this. So they've got three little pieces behind and then a frame punch. And I'm like, okay, this is fun. Thought maybe I'll make this one. And then I went, this is really pretty. And I need, sadly, a lot of sympathy cards lately. And this one is a slim line. I haven't done a slim line in a year. So maybe I'm doing this one. So I pulled up my handy dandy recipes. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you may or may not know. One of the perks of being a demonstrator is that there is a recipe, air quotes, there's a recipe for every sample in this book. So if you're a demonstrator, you log in and you go to Happening Now, Catalogs. And then beside the catalog that you're looking for the recipe for, there are catalog resources and catalog recipes. And if you click on recipes, you will get a PDF of all of the projects in the catalog. Now, it doesn't give you dimensions. They don't give you techniques like this one. So I pulled it up. It gave me, what I wanted to know was, how did they do this? How did they do the coloring? Let me just pull back. I've lost my camera. How did they do this? Did they do it with markers? Did they do it with blends? What did they do? So they don't tell you. All they say is technique, other. I'm like, well, that's very helpful. Thank you very much. It's not. But when I looked at the supply list, it lists all the papers. The paper it listed was very vanilla. Shimmery white cardstock, Sahara sand, polished pink. I'm like, okay, so they've used shimmery white and they've colored it. How did they color it? I look into the inks and there's only one ink pad, which is this one, the Highland Heather. And then they've listed all these ink refills. I'm like, oh, okay, ink refills. Then in the tools, they listed the aqua painter. So I know that they've used the ink refills and the water painter, and they painted all these little flowers. So I'm like, I can do that. I got all those tools because I do. I got all the tools. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Doesn't tell you dimensions though. The only thing it does say on this one is a slim line card that is 3.5 by 8.5. So I'm going to make that 8.5 by 7 and fold it in half. Those are the only dimensions they give me. The rest I'm going to wing with you. So I see that you've got a lot of chat going on here. I'm not necessarily reading it all. Favorite sets, mother-in-law had a ginkgo tree. Excellent. Hi, Betsy. Thanks for popping in. Very vanilla. I know. It is an underused color. So in this particular sample, you can't really see it. Like I'm zooming in. When I'm looking at it, you can see there's something going on back here. And I'm like, what is going on there? So when I looked at the recipe, it said it used the chic dyes from the seasonally chic something or other from the annual catalog. I don't have that. Shocking. I know. That's okay. That's okay. I have other stuff. So I'm going to substitute what I've got. And I'm thinking what will work nice for a nice background. Maybe, maybe not. It might stink. But I'm going to try to use maybe this from the Artisan Editions. And there were a few other options I had come up with. I thought I could maybe even use this because I've used this on exactly one card. I can make this as a background. So why don't you tell me, hey, audience participation. What should I use for the background of these flowers? Should I emboss it with this? Maybe it'll be too busy. Or should I, I say emboss. Should I run it through the machine with this or this? It'll just cut out, like I'll do another layer, a couple layers of, maybe I should try vellum. What should I do? This guy from the Pretty Pop-Ups? Or I could do a bunch of them. I could do strips. I could do that. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm not even going to listen to you. Maybe what I do is I take a piece of vellum and I run it through a whole bunch of times. Huh? I think I might like that idea. But first, let's start at the beginning, Tamara. I've gathered some papers just so that it was a little bit faster because it's already 7:12. Pretty Pop-Up says, hi, Amy. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Happy New Year. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards those Pretty Pop-Ups. I am. But vote now. What about the split? I looked at those, Donna. I did. I contemplated them and then I said no. But I did think about them for a minute. A ginkgo tree. So where do these things live? Native to China. Okay, I would have thought that, Donna. But Lena, are you in BC or Alberta? You're in BC, right, Lena? And who else said they had one? Somebody else said they had one? No. Betsy, you're in Ontario. Where's your mother-in-law? Okay, I have questions. I have to sneeze. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Yes, and thank you to whoever said, hey, cute hair. My hair shrunk. I just got a do. Look, the gray is gone. The gray is gone. Thank you, Elaine. I swear that woman probably watches my videos and says, Tamara, let me book you. I've got a spot on Thursday. Come on in. Let me fix you up, girlfriend. Okay, so the dimension that they told me on my little recipe guide, and this is only available to demonstrators. And if you're a demonstrator, you're not supposed to share this document with people because it's not up to Stampin' Up's quality that they like to share. It's a resource. It's a resource for demonstrators. Thank you, Barbara. For us, and we can tell our customers, but they ask that we don't share this document. But it's a great one. And demonstrators, you should access it because if you don't use these tools, they say, well, why are we putting all our resources into these kind of tools if people aren't using them? So you should check it out every now and then. Hamilton, Ontario. Shut the front door, Betsy. That's crazy. Who knew? All right, so I'm going to make this is 8.5 by, so this is 8.5 already. And so 3.5, so I'm going to make it by 7. So I'm going to go 7 by 8.5, and I'm going to fold it in half to get our slimline card. That's slimline? That doesn't look right. That's not right. Nope, it was 8.5 long. I'm supposed to go this way. You dingus. All right, let's try this again. All right, there's some more scrap. All right, let's try again. All right, we got more paper. We got lots more paper. So 8.5 by 7. I need to focus. By 7. Okay, so it's 8.5 long. So we want it to be this way, Stu. Mrs. Pedidiot. All right. I used to work with a girl who always said that. Just call me Mrs. My name is Pedidiot, Mrs. Pedidiot. First name's married to Stu. Okay, see, this is what happens with our really good quality cardstock. It cracks. Like when it's this, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this one more time and I'm gonna score it. If I score it, it might not crack. Let's try this again. 8.5 by 7. Like, because this is such a heavy weight of paper, when you fold it against the grain, it can crack. So darn you Stamp It Up, pardon me, for having such high quality cardstock. Only when we go to, she was born in China. Oh, okay, so it needs to go this way. So we need to score it at 3.5. And I'm going to see if that's going to help it not crack when I fold it. So by scoring it, you're breaking down the fibers, okay, so that it's hopefully not going to crack. We'll see. I don't know. I talk a lot of babka. All right, so if I just kind of bend it a little bit each way gently, it might not be quite so harsh, and maybe it won't crack. I don't know. Let's try it, see what happens. Don't like that way. Let's do it this way. Looks like it's going to crack. So, I don't know. Meh. Doesn't seem too cracky. Yeah, a little bit cracky. All right, that did nothing. Never mind. All right, so here's my first layer. Oh, good, Gayleen. You should. Yeah, use them, use them. Haha, you saw Christine Bertram, did you, Barbara? No, I don't think that we're related. Bertram is my married name, so there might be a connection. So Christine Bertram just earned the Mexico trip. She's a top demonstrator in the U.S. She's way up there, and I met her on the Greek cruise. Beforehand, I'm like, Bertram, hey, I know that name. And so we did connect, and we're kind of pals just because of the name. And it's possible that Craig's dad has some ties to her family of Bertrams. So she's a Bertram. I'm not. I'm by marriage. But yeah, we might be. He might be related to her somehow. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right, back to our story here. Now this one, so what I think I'm going to do is if I make this a layer, so this is 3.5. I'm tempted to just go 3.25. I'm going to try it with vanilla, and then maybe I'll try it with vellum if I don't like that look. But I'm thinking what I'll do, if it's not going to take too long, is I'm going to make this background. And actually, I could and should use my little mini guy. But he's on the floor right now. Okay, we're going to have to make this smaller because it doesn't fit. So this is now going to be a smaller piece. We're going to go with 3. We're going to go with 3. And sure, why don't I try to bring in my little guy here? Let's see if I've got all my pieces. Question is, where did I put the cutting stuff? It was here. And maybe we're not using it because I don't know where I put all my little cutting things. I cleaned up. That'll teach me. Well, I didn't clean up. I threw things. And I remember putting them somewhere weird. I just don't remember where that place is. No. Well. Oh, here they are. I found them, I think. Found some of them. No. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're using the big one. I don't know where my pieces are. Okay. Back to plan A. All right, let's try this and see what we can do. Let's see if this is better fit. Let's go like this and see what happens. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do you guys ever wonder how I dress myself in a day? Honestly. Where's Donna B? I thought she said hi. Didn't she? Donna, you said hi, didn't you? Tell you how to get them again. Kim, so you log in. Happening now. No, current promotions. No, happening now. Catalogs. And then you go to the catalog that you want, and to the right of it, it'll say catalog resources, and it will also have catalog recipes. Hello, Valerie. My maiden name is Alford. Marcella. Alford. We, the Alfords are big in the Chaffee's Lock region of Ontario on the Rideau Canal. They were a family very prominent in Chaffee's. They helped my grandpa and great-grandpa And my great-grandpa's brothers really, they built a lot of the cabins in the area. Oh, curling is on. That explains it, Donna. Okay. So this is how this is coming along. I don't know how I'm liking it. We'll see. Yeah, so big. Chafee's Lock. Grandpa was a hunter, a fisherman. He was a fishing guide. Hi, Linda. My brother is a fishing guide. My dad's been a fishing guide. So, that's all I can tell you about that while I merrily die cut this little piece to death. Jennifer, you behave. You've been such a good girl lately. I was going to send you like a gold star for behaving yourself. So don't go blowing it now. Sitting in the airport parking lot. Oh, waiting for your son. Pat. Maybe. No. Why are you in the airport parking lot? Are you leaving town? What's going on, Pat? What do I need to know? Are you getting out of Dodge? Okay. Can't leave without me, Pat. All right, so let's just see. This might or might not make the cut. We'll see. Okay. So that's this background piece that may or may not be used. But the neat thing about this die is that you can pop up these pieces. Like you can make the wings pop up and some of these flower petals pop up. Yeah. Excellent, Pat. Good. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side. Now, I am going to cut out of shimmery white. So you probably don't even, maybe you don't even know that we have this product, a shimmery white cardstock, and it is ever so shimmery. It's a mix. The color is between vanilla and white. So let me just show you. White, shimmery, vanilla. So it's an in-between. It is nice if you're watercoloring and you don't want to use watercolor paper. Now, watercolor paper is not my favorite. It's crazy thick and textured and weird, and it's very yellow, and I don't know. I don't use it very often. I'm not very comfortable with it. Now the shimmery, you can watercolor with it better than any of our other cardstock. So rather than using white, your shimmery white will, I want to say, repel the water. Is that the right word? The water isn't going to soak in to the shimmery white quite as quickly and or as much as it does on the white. Your watercolor is the best, but it's not going to destroy your paper quite as badly as it would on our our basic white. Sorry, did I say whisper white? Wow. Okay, so this is the shimmery. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut out a couple of these Gingko branches because there's obviously 2 of them. I'm going to do all the die cutting first here, and then we're going to get to some coloring. So let's do this. Now, I'm going to look at the sample every now and then. So we've got those ones. So they've done these ones. Okay. Looks like these ones twice, and then it looks like they've maybe done a couple others. So let's see. This one, let's see what it looks like. So we're going to cut out 2 and see where we're at. Okay. No, Jennifer, don't let her corrupt you. Come on. Come to the good side. All right, so I've cut that. Oh, now I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. Ah, all right. It's always interesting when I cut. Okay, I'll show you in a sec. I always find it interesting, like when I get the dies, I know I've told you guys before, I don't usually do it myself though, is when you get dies, you need to run them through the machine and see what they do. Because look what it does. Look at it. Aside from make a really big mess on my desk. It doesn't cut them all out. Now, there are a few tools you could use to get these out, but whatever. Okay, so some of them are cut out fully and some are not. So I just want to look at this piece, the sample. I know it's not fun, just behave yourself. Okay, so I'm trying to see here, do I need to cut out more? That's this one and this one. This one, it looks like they've done a couple. Yeah, it looks like they've done these ones too. So I'm going to cut out a couple. We'll cut out lots and get our options. This is why my floor looks like it does. Okay, so I'm going to cut out another one of these. And I'm going to cut out one of these. Let's see where we're at. And we have options. Tona. I'm going to do it one more time. I just want to make sure that it's cut through. So I go back and forth twice usually. Do that. And then just for fun, I'm actually going to cut this one out one more time too. After I throw it around a bit. Just so I have options. So all of these dies would fit through our mini boss. I'm calling it my mini bow. Mini boss, that blue one that I've got. Okay, so that's all. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna cut more. The sample always also has a circle and this strip. So here, oh, I see. Where are my stylish shapes? Uses. These are in back order until January something. And I don't see, yes I do, here it is. This one. With sympathy. And it looks like that is on top of this one. So I need these two from the stylish shapes now. So I need this in polished pink. And I need this in Sahara sand. So let's do this. This. Got to angle this. You know, when I have a straight piece like this, you like it to go in at an angle so it doesn't put as much stress on the rollers and or on the dies. So you want it to go in at an angle, like, oh, you can't even see it, sorry. At an angle, not straight, not flat, like this. Let's cut that through. Jennifer. Yeah, I think I'd heard that about you. There's a name for ladies like that who can be bought. I don't know. Okay. So I think that's all the die cutting. Yes, it is. So now we get to have some fun. Make the mess go away, which means pretty much shove it on the floor. Okay, so this, let's get this piece out here. Okay, we're making good time. 7:27. This card actually isn't as bad as I thought. Well, mind you. Okay, where is my other? Where's my Gingko? Ginky, where are you? I don't know where they went. Here's one. Where's my other Gink? Here he is, still in here. Okay, so pull that out. Now, I like to just do this flick. Right. Another method you could do is just take your pokey tool. You can also use our brush that goes on the end of our take your pick tool. That seems like a lot of work. So I'll just flick it. Things go flying. It makes you think you're in a party. Grab your little pokey tool. Okay, so that's that. And that. You can go over here. This can stay here. All these pieces. Oh, my jeans are cutting into me where they shouldn't be. Just got these new, honestly, my new jeans, and they got tags on the back, which just makes me feel like a 4-year-old with a scratchy tag. Okay. All right, now, well, hello, Judy. Jennifer. Sit down. Sit down and watch the curling. Off to the island with you all. Okay. All right, so there's that piece, and then I'll take these ones out. I know I should, Donna. As I was flinging it to the left, I thought Donna's going to get mad at me. It's okay. It's okay. I do it just to make you uncomfortable. Hi, Trina. Were your ears burning? I was talking about you. I'm not even going to tell you what. I'm going to make you watch it from the beginning to see why I was talking about you. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to shove all these pieces to the side. Now we're going to get busy. We're going to figure out what's going on. So I've lost my card base already because I threw it down here. Of course I did. So let's just see if this is going to look stupid or not. It's going to look pretty busy, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to like this. It's very busy. We'll see. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking it's just going to go like this, maybe with some vellum behind it. So actually it's going to go like this, and it's going to go like that, like that, like that. Okay, where's my sample gone? Come back to me. So I'm going to start by stamping my sentiment, which is with sympathy. Okay, I got the dies here, Donna. Look. Dies going in there. Okay, so with sympathy. Okay, now look at this, ladies. Look, I have no blocks left. All my blocks are over here. All right, let's grab a little bit. I got more. Yay. I got more blocks. And things are falling. Okay, so this is thinking of you. With sympathy, now look at this. So this looks like the stamp, the sticker is centered. Turn that bad boy over. That's a bad cut. It's not centered. So that's going to irritate me. So what I'm going to do, because I don't know how this is going to stamp, like on my thingy. So it might have been better to stamp it and then punch it out, but I'm going to try to find my Highland Heather. I'm going to see if I can, I could use my, where did I put that scrap? Where did I put the Sahara Sand, this. Okay, you know what? I'm bringing out the Stamparatus. Bringing out the big guns. Here's what we're doing. Stamparatus. I want this to be centered on this label. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. Stamparatus. Yes, it starts at 7th, Sheila. So it's just, check it out. Thursday started, I think, the last Thursday of November. I changed it from Check It Out Tuesday to Check It Out Thursday. I just kind of keep forgetting to tell people about that. So now you know it's not Tuesdays anymore, it's Thursdays. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my With Sympathy. I'm going to pick it up on my Stamparatus lid. I'm going to ink it with my Highland Heather ink pad, and I'm going to close the door. As I'm closing it, I'm pulling it to the left a bit, just in case this is loose. I want to pull it to the left, just to make sure it's nice and tight. Then I'm taking this, which is where I cut this from, and it is now my mask, so I can center this, know that my With Sympathy is going to be lined up in that space. Yes, Sheila, that is exactly it. It's taken me 2.5 years to realize that Mondays and then Tuesdays was killing me. It was killing me. I thought Mondays and Thursdays would work better. I'm still dying. I'm still no more organized, but it is a lot more relaxed. So yes. And this way, Alicia works on Thursdays, so I'm not missing time with my girl because she's already busy. All right, so you see what I did here? I lined this up where I want it, like, okay, this is how I want it to stamp on my label. So that's pretty lined up, I think. It might be a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And then I take the piece and I put it back in the hole. And this hasn't moved. I've inked it up again. So now I close the door, again, pulling to the left gently. And it looks like it's really low. It looks like it's not going to be right. Hi, Coral. And then when you open it, it is right in the center, right where I want it to be, because this is not anywhere near cut properly, right? Like, can you see this? Look at that. Yeah. Anyway, now it's a little gloopy. My W is a little gloopy. Oh, well, it's fine. A little gloop. It's fine. Moving on, moving on. So we've got our With Sympathy, and we've got that, and I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. Let's do baby dimensionals with my pokey tool. Okay. So I'm going to do it in the middle because these edges are going to hang over a bit like that. So there. That is going to be centered like that. Okay, so there is my sentiment ready to go. Put it aside. Now, I'm going to have a hard look what we got going on here. So we've got this and this and this. And then this and this, And this, okay, no, it's just one. It's kind of like that. I think. It's fine. We're just going to do the one. Okay, so we're going to color this now. We're going to color it with all of our ink refills. Okay. Thank you, Bernice. I don't use my stamp apparatus enough. I wing it and then I get mad that it's not lined up. Okay. So here we go. We're bringing in our 2 pieces. Where's my second piece? Didn't I just, okay, here it is here. And I'm going to open up my lids and I'm going to keep this here so I know what's going on. I'm going to bring in my aqua painter. I think I want this fine one. All right, I'm going to open. I got Melon Mambo and polished pink. Maybe I'll do one color first. Let's start with our lighter one. So we've got 2 pinks, 2 purples, a green, and the mango. So I'm going to start with my polished pink. And actually, it says the ink refills. I'm not going to use my ink refills. I'm going to just squeeze really hard. When you squeeze really hard, the ink is transferred from the pad to the lid. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat because this is going to get messy. I am going to get my water painter flowing with water, and I'm going to pick up the ink from the lid, and then I'm going to color what they colored. So up here they colored this one. I'm going to do exactly what they did, man. So we got a pink there, and they have, oops, so I'm going to add more water. Like, you don't want it, when you want it lighter, this one was pink. So like I say, this isn't as wimpy of a paper as our white. And that one's a little bit light, so I can just add in some less diluted ink to get it a little bit darker. And then they did this little petunia over here. And then they did, oh, I don't know. Who cares what they did, really? Be your own person, Tamara. Sure, we'll do pink here too. Okay, now I'm gonna go in. I didn't bring a, here's a dry one from the other day. So this is a dry. I'm just going to squeeze it, get some of that pink out. But I'm gonna go in with my Melon Mambo now. Yeah. Did I swear, Jennifer? I don't know, probably. I've been known to drop the odd profanity here and there. I don't know what I said. What did I say? This one you might not want to dilute it quite as much because we want it darker, and we're going to go in here. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, I think so. So we're going to go in a little bit darker in here on all of them. The centers. Okay. And I should be doing this at the same time. You know what? Okay, so I should be doing both of them. Okay, so if you want it lighter, you add a little bit more water. Have any of you gone in Edmonton? Have any of you gone to the ice maze in the ice district? My Rebecca, I hear her home now. That's where her and her girlfriend went today for some fun. It's like a corn maze, but it's ice, and it's by Rex, or it's by where the Oilers play now. Is that Rexall? No, is that Rexall place now? I don't know. The ice district. Ice district. Okay, that's enough of that. So then I'm gonna go back in, and I'm gonna make these a little bit darker with the polished pink. No, this is This is polished pink, the lighter one, and then I'm going in with the Mango Melody. No, I'm not. I'm going in with Melon Mambo. I didn't drop the F-bomb, did I? I might have. Rogers. Okay. I don't. It's been a day. It's been a day. Okay. I don't know what I said. Seriously, was it the F-bomb, Jennifer? Did I drop the F-bomb? Wouldn't surprise me is my favorite word. All right, now I'm going to go in with some of the Mango Melody. Rogers in the Ice District. Thank you. You guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. All right. Again, I'm going to make sure that some water is flowing, and I'm going to pick up some Mango Melody. Mango Melody. And I'm going to make him... Okay. I should have a wet one of these available too. All right. Going in with some mango. So this is just an easy way to color. Lots of different colors. Okay, I need to slow down and try to actually hit the paper. Too much water. Okay, so that one's yellow. And it really doesn't matter if it's slightly darker in some spots and lighter in others. That's kind of the idea, I guess. Give it a bit of a watercolor look. And then this one I'm going to go down here. I could use my thicker brush, actually. It would be better for these ones, I think. So when you buy these, now this got some glue or something in it. I did something weird with this one the other day. I don't know what I was doing, but it's got some glue stuck to it now. Lord knows. Anyway, let's get that flowing with some water. This one doesn't like to bring the water out. I don't know what's going on with this guy. What's your problem, dude? Okay. I don't know. Hello? Water. More than one way to pluck a chicken. Put some water there. Pick it up here. There. Okay, now it's going to be faster. Look at that. Okay, now we're off to the races. Get this one. I went to see, did I tell you guys this already? I can't remember. I went to see Fiddler on the Roof on Saturday. It was amazing. Best, I saw it once before in Sherwood Park, actually, of all places, and it was very good there. Reduced me to tears several times, but I've been fairly emotional lately, so I don't know what that means, but it was absolutely incredible. And Sunday I purged my house a whole lot. That was very therapeutic. I made soup. I made apple crisp. I did so much fun stuff. Why isn't this one doesn't want to flow? Okay. Yeah, I just had a great weekend. That's what I needed. Okay, so that's that. Now, we're going to go in with some green. There is water in it, Donna. Yeah, there is. U.S., yeah, it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It was good. So I went with Mom. I had Craig hung out with my dad watching hockey. Okay, this is Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to go in and... Yeah, some of these, you know what? I don't know. These... I think they've tricked me. I think they did trick me a little bit. Yeah, these ones are kind of in behind. So I'm going to go... I want to use the wider brush, but it's not happening. I'm just going to make this one all green. So I'm going to spend all night doing this. Okay, that's that one. I'm going to do this one too for the other side. So Tracy tells me we are down to 3 spots for the in-person extravaganza and 3 spots for the virtual extravaganza. So if anybody has money burning a hole in their pocket right now, you should register. If I can lump your order in with other orders, then you can still have the early bird pricing. But if not, like if the bundle or the stamp set is in low supply, then we might have to charge you more. Okay, so there's the green. This one, and then this one I'm going to go in with the purples. What? I didn't... Oh... Kathy, you forgot. But well remembered, and you get points for saying, can you start over? All right, I'm going in with my Highland Heather. Get some more water flowing. And so we're going to go in. This is the lighter color in the purples. Splotch that on there a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to go into the centers with the darker one. And I like purple, so I'm going to do the rest of these purple. And then we'll try to get the stems green. Do lots of purple. What do you think? Like, when it comes to sympathy cards, do you like... I like sending bright and happy sometimes. Sometimes I do a lot of earth tones as well. But if I'm grieving, I would like a bright one. Thoughts? Purples. Okay, and then I'm going to go in this one, and I'll do the purples on this one. And then I'll go back in and do the stem, and then we just assemble it. Like, it's kind of fun, right? This is not a set that, you know, I think most people will have bought. I don't know, I could be wrong. I haven't seen many or any samples with it yet. Now, you could also put ink refills, like a drop of ink refill in the lid, and do that instead of the squeezing technique, but it seems like a lot of work. They both work. You could also use your blends. You could also use your markers or pencil crayons or anything you like. There's so many different ways to do these things. A little bit of cherry brightens the moment. Absolutely, Judy. Mine too, Gayleen. Details about the extravaganza. Amy, where have you been, girl? Extravaganza. If I can lump orders with others, it's $90. And you get the Something Fancy stamp set. If you get the bundle, which includes the dies, it's $127. Now, if I have to order them separately, then the price is $98 and $137. But it's a full day. On March 18th is in person in Mornville. There's also a virtual online option that is on April 1st, and that's via Zoom and Facebook. Note to self, set up that Facebook group. There are only 3 spots left for each. There are door prizes. We're making 6 full cards. We're making 5 note cards. We're making treat boxes and 2 bags. Lots of prizes, some great prizes. Did I mention there are some really good prizes? Holy cow, yeah. Somebody at the in-person one might be winning the mini boho machine. That's just a vicious rumor. I don't know where that came from. Lots of different bundles are the prizes. So lots of fun. There's going to be after event options too. Is there a price for attending only? There's not, Sheila, just because we usually sell out. The product is included, which is what we're in it for, right? Full disclosure, we're looking for the sales, right? And we have always sold out. So we don't have a just come and make the stuff. The only option for that is to get the stamp set. Now, if you already have the Something Fancy stamp set, you can absolutely switch it out for another stamp set of $32. That's the option there if you already have that bundle. But yeah, you have to have a $32, or you know what, it doesn't even have to be a stamp set. It could be $32 worth of any product. We just need to know that. So there's a registration form that people have to fill in, and if you wanted to substitute for something else other than the Something Fancy stamp set, you could. You could also substitute for something other than the bundle for the $127 option, and then you would just pick out the $64.75 in items there. So that is an option though if you already have that stamp set, because most of the people who attend are demonstrators, most of them, or have been. So I know a lot of people do already have that bundle. Okay, so we've done the coloring. Let's move on. 7:49. And let's put this bad boy together. So I don't know what to do. I kind of want something behind it. I want to make sure this is dry. Okay, so you see how it, like, it's not, you really want to use the shimmery white. So, you know what, I think I'm going to snip these apart. Where are my scissors? So I think they've done one. I think I'll just snip and I'll put a few more in here and there and everywhere. So like that and like that and like that. But I do feel it needs a little something behind. Don't I have... Oh, this one I was going to... Okay. Let me see what vellum looks like. Maybe I could emboss some vellum. Because the other option I was going to do these... That's going to take too long. I don't want that either. Let's look at the vellum. I'm going to find my way to Mornville one day. Okay, Inez, you do that. I need... Let's see. This package, like I've almost finished this package of vellum, which is shocking for me. I do have a full pack of vellum, like full 8.5 by 11 vellum. So I'm just wondering if this might be nice. And if we can emboss this, what can I emboss this with? That's not too, I don't want it to be too, how about this? Let's try this. Okay, now what size is this? Is 3.5. I'm going to try this to be 3. I'm going to go with 3. Got to cut it. Running out of time now. Uh-oh. Pressure, pressure. 3. Get this out of here. I'm okay. Oh my God, I'm okay. All right, gotta run these through at the same time, save some time here. Everybody in there? Y'all fit in there? Everybody in. Everybody in. Because these embossing folders are 6 wide, so y'all get in there and behave yourselves. Close the door. Run it through. It is pretty, Nancy. How about the textured shimmer paper as a layer? How about the textured shimmer? Oh, that could have been nice too. See, Judy, gotta type faster, girl. I like that option too, yes. The textured stuff is nice. This is the textured. This stuff you mean? It's very pretty. Don't know about the colors. Maybe. Textured shimmer. Yeah, it could work. Next card. Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is going to work. All right. So. I'm trying to move this so I can see this. Okay. So this is going to go here. Now, when it comes to attaching vellum, you don't want to see the tape. So you really want to run the tape behind the piece that you're using. Now, this is going to be 8.5. So we need this to be 7.5. So I need these to be 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. So let's just go 4. So 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 7.5. So I'm just going to put the tape. There are words here, so let me just see what's going on here. I'm going to put the adhesive along the top, and the rest is just going to float freely. I'm okay with that. Clear dots, you could do that too. Great idea, Kayleen. Okay, like that. And this, oh, that didn't work. Oops, oh well. Okay, well, this is how it's going down. Okay, we're going to put, where's my sample? Where's the book? Where's the book? Okay. They've got it like this. And they've got it like this. So, that's not even straight. Do I care? I kind of care. Okay. So, what I want to do to adhere these, I'm going to grab my tear and tape. My favorites. Find the end. I still have 6 minutes. Lots of time. So this is going to go here, and this is all going to be hidden. So go ahead and secure that down. Secure that down. Now, I guess I'm going to have to get some glue going on here. Glue. So I'm going to put the glue on the backs of these solid chunks, and I'm using way too much, and it's going to ooze out everywhere. Sure is. Yep. Okay. Stay there. Do the same over here, because I have to pick you up now. Okay, you just glue. Glue, hurry up. Okay, usually it adheres pretty quickly, this stuff. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, I could have used clear dots there too. That would have been a good idea on the top. Yeah. Okay, this one, did I not put glue on him? Why is he not sticking? Oh, I didn't put glue on that one. That's why. There we go. Okay, like that. It's going to be, oh, upside down. Now, I could tuck in a few more of these here and there. Kind of want him under here. Rats. There we go. Just going to fill that in a little bit, so I'm just going to put a little glue behind him. Oh, way too much glue. This is why glue and I are enemies. We're almost done. Let's just go like this and see if he'll go in there. Sure, why not? Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Now, these little guys, let's hack them off just a little bit more, and we'll just slap them down too. I've got ink all over my fingers now. That's okay, but this is just so pretty. It really is. Nice cheery card. I've had a stressful day, so this one actually makes me happy. I'm feeling much calmer than I was. Go like this, put him on here, why not? And then there are also, I need to hurry up. Okay, you guys stick with me for a few more minutes. I'm gonna go a little over time here. That's okay, we want to get this done. I mean, these extra little sprigs really aren't necessary, but whatever. Okay, you stay there. This, sure, let's do some dimensionals. Now I'm going to put the dimensionals at the top and the bottom because I don't want them to hit here. But actually, you know my trick. I like to go like this and put the dimensional where I want it on the card. And then I just have to hope that it's not too big or not too small. There we go. Good. And then I think I'll put one in. Oops, missed the dimensional part. One over here because it won't stick to the wax paper very well, so let's hope that that's gonna work. Oh, now they put some of this behind it in a silver, so we can do that. We'll see if I really want to, but okay, it's 7:50. I still have 2 minutes. I can do this. I'm gonna put some tape here, and then they've got like a double loop, so let's just, I'm doing what they did, man. So this can go like this. I don't need to reinvent. Why don't I do it in the field of vision? That would be nice for my viewers, hey? Like that and like that. So I ran a bit of tape along the back, and I'm just adding the twine, and it's sticking to the back. And like this. It might actually look like the original. Okay, snip it. Then I like to sandwich it with some tape. Tear and tape. Like that. So it's not going anywhere. Like that. With sympathy. Let's just kind of make it go. You could probably go like this. Thank you, Lena. Sometimes you can kind of actually wrap it around a pokey tool. No, It works with some of them, where if you wrap it around something, it'll kind of take the shape of it. But no, that's not working out for us. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, we're not done yet. There's more. With sympathy. I want this guy down here, ideally. Like that. Yeah, man. Okay, then. One more thing. They called for the in color opal rounds. So let's do that. In color opal rounds, and we're done. So hang with me. It's 8 o'clock. Don't go away. What did I say? Opal rounds. In color opal rounds? What did I say? Something opal rounds. Opal rounds. What are they? What did I say? What are these? Iridescent pastel gems. What did I say? Aw, Jane, they will. You know what? I'm using these because I can't. These are the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels because they're not the boss of me. I don't remember. In color opal rounds. In color opal rounds? You know I have them. You know I have them. I thought I said that. Nope. Nope. I cannot find any in color opal rounds. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. In color opal rounds. Okay. In color matte. Are these what? No, what? Opal rounds. What the heck does an in color opal round look like? Hang on. If there's something I don't own, there's a problem. I'm like, what? Ink. Oh, the in color opal rounds. I had them. Maybe I've used them all. I don't know. I'm using these. You can't. I don't know. I don't know. I'll find them as soon as I turn off the camera. Anyway, these are pretty. Okay. Where am I putting them? I'm putting them wherever I darn well please. Because it's 8:02 and this is silly. Alright, so I'm going to pull these off and I'm going to go here. Oh, see, those are prettier than theirs anyway. I win, they lose. Color with the blends. Oh, I could do. But these are pretty. We don't need that. You know, more than one way to pluck a chicken, right? As we like to say. Oh, I kind of dig this card, you guys. I'm not sure I want to make a million of them, but this might be a card for my mom's best friend's family. So sad. So sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Donna. You guys, I think we're done here. I think we're done here. Let me just, this is distracting me. Close that down. Look at it. Wouldn't you like to receive this card? If you had to. The new flat back iridescent pearls are pretty. They are. They're also pretty. I like this. I'm kind of shocked at how well I did these. That's really pretty. Then we do have some envelopes. I think, do the envelopes carry over the large slimline envelopes? Yes. Look, we still have the slimline envelopes. So might not be the color I'd choose. Well, there's some white, but there's a, yeah, anyway. And or you can just go to the Staples or wherever you want and just get a proper envelope and do that. So I'll stamp the inside somehow with a Gingko branch. Gingko, if I can find the Gingko set, which is somewhere under here. Because I'd really like to show you I moved it. Gingko. Yoo-hoo, Gingko. It was with a Stamparatus, which I've lost. I don't know where it went. Stamparatus? I don't know. Okay. I was going to show you the price and everything, but anyway, Gingko. Here's the price: $72.75. And I would show you all the dies if I could find this stinking set. Here are the dies. You get a lot of them. I don't know. It's with a Stamparatus, which I've lost. I don't know where I put it. Stamparatus. Here it is. Found it. Okay, I'm all right. All right. So this is what you get with it, and the dies, and the ones that I've misplaced. It's an expensive one, $70.75. Get this when you get a half price item. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was exhausting. Now tomorrow I'm going to be back at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to do my virtual coffee break. Pop in, say hi, drink a cup of coffee with me. I don't have a lot to report tomorrow. There's not a lot going down. I got some classes, celebrations, stuff and things. Might only be a 15-minute coffee break. We'll see what happens. But thank you for hanging out with me. This is what we made, and I kind of stinking love it. I would like to make some for birthday cards, actually, as well as... yeah, okay. I got a lot of crafting to do, so you better go. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.